The other smaller network connected to the that backbone means every country has a backbone और उससे उसमें सारे छोटे 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 कनेक्शन कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं ओके तो जितने भी उसमें उस कंट्रीज के स्मॉलर नेटवर्क हैं डेटा कनेक्टेड टू द backbone. The internet backbones are a largest data connection on the internet. They required high speed bandwidth connection and the high performance service routes. Okay. The backbone network are primarily owned by a commercial, educational, government, and the military entities. Okay. Next. Now, features of internet backbone. The ISP called Internet Service Provider are either connected directly their contingency backbone or some large ISP that is a connection of its backbone. The small network interlinked to the support the backbone that is required to keep the internet service intact in case of failure. Okay? मतलब अगर वो फेल हो जाता है तो बैकबोन जो होता है उसको सपोर्ट कर देता है कई बार उसके डेटा तो द स्मॉलर नेटवर्क आर इंटरलिंक टू द सपोर्ट बैकअप देयर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू कीप द इंटरनेट सर्विस intact in the case of failure. It is done through a transient agreement and the peering process. Okay, peering process. The transient agreement is a monetary contract between the several large and smaller ISPs. It is initiates to share traffic load or to handle data traffic in case of partial failure of some network. In the peering, the several ISPs also share features and traffic but means it is traffic can be distributed. अगर किसी के पास ज्यादा है तो उसको लोड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देगा तो एक बैकबोन मिल गई एक तरीके से एक ग्रुप ऑफ आईएसपीज हो गया बहुत सारी कंपनीज ने मिलकर एक बैकबोन बना लिया ओके नाउ हाउ टू वर्क विद इंटरनेट हाउ टू वर्क ऑन इंटरनेट ओके now most of the terms of the internet are prefixed with term web we can say the internet is a web. The electronics page screen on the internet are known as the web pages. Means if you see some data or some sites or WhatsApp or any Facebook, so the display page or display screen is called web page. Okay, the group of web pages is called website. Every website having a huge amount of pages. So it is called an electronics page that is seen by the user on the internet, through the internet. Okay. The web page can be defined as a document that we see on the internet. The every content that is visible to the user, it is a web page. It is called a electronics page. The many web page linked with each other combined from a website. Okay, the website is a group of web pages. Means, for example, if you have a, I think you see the Viju website. So it is a home page. Whenever you click on the CDO department, it is another page. In the CDO department, if you click on the syllabus of BCA, that is another page. So the group of pages is make a website. The web page can be written in the language that is called HTML. So in the website or if you want to design a website, so you have to knowledge about the HTML that is called hypertext markup language. For the design of website, for the design of web page, you have to require knowledge of HTML. Okay. Now for the HTML, we required some internet sum that is www, browser, search engine, URL, domain, and STL. These are the words that we mostly use in our daily life for connection of the internet or through the internet. So what is www? www is called World Wide Web. It is a universe of network, accessible information, embodiment of the human knowledge. Means you, if you want to connect through some system or some wire, sorry, some websites, so you have to require www. Okay, for every website of a data transmission, we have to require www. What is www? It is called World Wide Web. It is the internet application that is currently drawing a lot of attention in the World Wide Web. It is also known as a W3 because www is three times. That is called W3. It is a hypermedia based software technology allowing the consolidation of hypertext, graphics, audio, video, and a multimedia or any kind of data to provide information on almost each and every topics, subjects, area. Okay. So the WW was started in the 1989 in CERN, that is called European Center for Nuclear Research. The motivation was the need to interact with each other by a group of researchers at far off place. Okay, any website located on the internet, if any website has located on the internet has the address. Okay, I think you all know about that. Every website having some address. The address associated with in the indicating the location of the website. The address is means it is indicated the location of the website. Every page has an address associated with it. This address is known as URL. Okay. So in the URL, the first three letters is www. Okay. Now browser. What is browser? Browser is a software program that allow user to process a view of www document. Means if you want to see any kind of document or any kind of data on the internet, so you have to require a browser. So browser is a platform, or you can say browser is a software, okay, or it is the application which are used to connect the user to the uh, internet. Okay, so if you want to select any kind of data, so you have to require some browser. Browser may be like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, you can see here. Okay, Netscape, and many more we use nowadays. Okay, in our system. So it is also called a web browser. Browser means search. Okay? It is not a search engine. First thing, it is not a search engine. It is a browser. Search engine is Google, Yahoo, search engine. Okay, that is a search engine. But Internet Explorer, that is a browser. It is just like a word processing application is needed to open a some document or some application. Just like if you want to open a Word file, so you have to require word processing application, MS Office. Same if you require to open some web pages, so you have to require some web browser. Web browser are used to open up web pages. Okay, so we use many kind of uh, browsers nowadays. Now search engine. What is search engine? The difference between search engine and browser is that search engine only search the data. You have required some keywords, so it's give you some information related to the topic. Okay, just like a Google. Google is a search engine. Yahoo is also a search engine, and another one is Bing, B-I-N-G, Bing. Bing is also a search engine. The search engine are used for searching some data that is available on the internet. So you have required some keywords, subjects. So, okay, so whenever you type a keywords and subject on a search engine, it's provide you some output that is related to your keywords. The search engine are programs that they search the document to specified keywords and return a list of documents where the keywords is found. Like you search a best university in the world. Okay, so it's give you some options. If you type a best university in the Rajasthan or best university for a online education, so it's go provide you a many options. You can search. Okay. Uh, Also, you can search some topics, so you have to type a keywords on. Okay. So search engine is a really general class of program. However, the terms often used to specifically describe like a Google, Bing, and Yahoo. I already told that Google is a search engine, Bing is a search engine, and Yahoo is also a search engine. Gmail is a, not a search engine. It is a mail providing platform. Okay. So for a search any kind of information, you require a www .google.com, www.bing.com, www.yahoosearch.com. Okay. Now, what is URL? URL is called Universal Research Locator, or in the short form, you can say it is address of any website. The URL means every web page that is displayed on your screen or through the internet has a specific address. For example, if you open a VGU page, that is vgu.ac.in or vgu.com, okay. Now, if you click on the CDO department, then URL is changed. Now you can see on your web, your browser, the URL is changed. Now this time URL is www.https underscore visual.com underscore cdoe.syllabus.bca. So the every time whenever you click on a page of any website, the URL is changed. So every page having a different URL. भाई वेबसाइट किसी कंपनी की वेबसाइट तो डिफरेंट होती है, लेकिन उस कंपनी में अगर वेबसाइट के बहुत सारे पेजेस हैं तो उनका भी यूआरएल स्टार्टिंग तो वही लेगा लेकिन लास्ट में चेंज होता जाएगा। ओके, उसके डिपार्टमेंट का अलग होगा। कभी आप कुछ सर्च कर रहे हैं उसमें तो उस चीज का अलग होगा, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट। ओके, so every web page that is displayed on the internet has a specific address associated with it. This address is known as the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Is tell us to location the web page being displayed or another other related information. Just like a postal address, if you think know about the postal address of your home, same the website having a address. It's required to uh, reach a letter to a person, just like in the postal address. So you have to require some unique location address on a web element, which may be on the website or which may be on the web page is required. Okay. So every time we use, whenever we type some address, we require some this kind HTTP colon backslash and backslash. HTTP colon backslash backslash. Okay, the it is a server type to allow followed by the colon backslash backslash and the host name. The host name is the internet address of a remote computer on which file is available. Okay, so just like a HTTP is protocol, hypertext transfer protocol. HTTP full form is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. I already told in the if you want to work on the internet, so you have to require follow some protocol. Now www is it is a server type HTTP. Rediff.com, it is a host name. It is an example only. News is a directory, which is a subpage. Index.html is a file name. Okay. For example, if you have to download a PDF from any website, so it's having some address. In this address, first is server type, then host name, then directory name, then the file name that you have to download. or you if you want to down. Okay, just like Google is a domain name. Okay, and .com is a top level domain that is called TDM. Okay, so domain, what is domain? Domain is a way of indicate what type of site you may be viewing. Means whenever you search some website, so it's having some address. In this address is having a last that is called a domain. For example, .com that is for a commercial or business purpose. For .edu that is for a education institute. For .gov that is for a government agencies. .mil that is for a military purpose. .net for a networking organization. .org for an organization or non-profitable organization, just like NGOs and many more. .biz for a business purpose. In this, some also having a some country specific domain like a .in, .co.in, that is for India. .au for Australia. .pk for Pakistan. .ca for Canada. .ch for China. This one. .nz for New Zealand and .jp for Japan. So you have to know about that. इसमें से कुछ MCQs क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं, इस चीज का ध्यान रखिए ना. What is .com, what is .in, what is .au. Okay. Now next is HTML. What is HTML? HTML for hypertext markup language. It is required to generate or to create a web page or website. If you want to develop a website, so you have to require the knowledge of HTTP, HTML language. Okay, it is a startup makeup language used to create the web page. Okay, इसी में पूछना हो तो पूछ. 2 मिनट बाद, हाँ 2 मिनट बाद, 2 मिनट भी नहीं, 1 मिनट बाद. So application of internet, I think you all know about that. It is used for a communication purpose. For communication purpose, you use WhatsApp. Not Facebook is not for communication. WhatsApp, Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, Gmail. Okay, Gmail are also used for communication for sending the data from one place to another place. You have used to mobile for a communication purpose. Okay, for job search, you have to require the internet like Naukri.com and many more. Many websites are used for a job search. Finding the book and the study material. If you want to some books or a study material, you can use internet. For health and medicines, if you want to some search for a medical and health issues related problems or any hospital, so you can search through the internet. For a traveling purpose, if you want to book your tickets, so you have to use tickets through the internet. Okay, just like IRCT or bus.com, redbus.com, many more. For entertainment purpose, you can see the movie, you can listen the music, see the videos on a YouTube and many more. For a shopping purpose, we use internet through the Amazon and Flipkart and many platforms are available are used for a shopping purpose, but you have to require internet connection. Stock market updation you can take from the internet. You can, if you want to research some area for the researching purpose, so you have to require internet, and for a business purpose also you have to require internet connection. Okay. Now, what is communication? The communication means it is used to sending or receiving the message or data from one place to another place or from through the internet or via electronics mail. Communication means transfer the information. Communication means transfer the information through a electronics way. Okay, that is called electronics mail. For example, Yahoo Mail are used for a communication purpose. Hotmails Okay. Now types of network. As per the geographical area covered by a by a devices or by a connections for the data transfer, or as per the data transfer rate, or uh, area cover, or you can say the how many times to take the data transfer, okay, or how many connections are there. We can classify computer network into three groups. That is, first one is LAN, okay, second one is MAN, and third one is WAN. Full form of this one is LAN is local area network. Second is metropolitan area network, that is called MAN. Third is wide area network, that is called WAN. I hope you understand about that with the name. So we will discuss it one by one. It is a LAN, that is called a local area. It is used for some small area covered, okay, some small area just like a building, just like some organization, hotels, okay. So we use internet. So local area network is a network that connect computer, mobile phone or tablets or printers, mouse, and many electronic devices are connected at a one place at a limited distance, within a limited distance. Okay. The geographical area covered by the LAN is can range from a single room or in a single floor or in an office or having one or more building. Maximum is one or more building, okay, in a same premises, but having a same premises, just like in a some organization having two buildings, okay. And if you want to connect through a internet, so we require a LAN connection. For example, in a college we connect a laboratory or library, okay. In our university campus also having a LAN connection, okay. So the connectivity is done by means of wires, that is called ethernet cables, fiber optics, or Wi-Fi. The local area network is showing that it is a network. You can see this one is a network here. It is a backbone for that, not a backbone, it is a main wire, okay, where connected your system, okay. And it is just like a bus, okay. It is called bus means for using the traveling from data one place to another place. In our electronics devices we use a electrical wire for traveling the data. Next is MAN, that is called metropolitan area network, means you cover one city in it. It is MAN is a extended form of LAN, okay, which is cover a large geographical area as compared to the LAN, just like cities or town. The data transfer rate in a MAN is also in the Mbps, means megabit per second, but it is considerable less as compared to the WAN, okay. सॉरी लैन, लैन में स्पीड ज्यादा होती है, वैन में मैन में थोड़ी सी कम होती है, बिकॉज लैन कवर अ स्मॉल एरिया, वैन कवर अ बिग एरिया, ओके. फॉर दैट पर्पज वी यूज द केबल टीवी वायर्स, ओके, और टेलीफोन वायर्स और ब्रॉडबैंड इंटरनेट कनेक्शन, okay. In the man we use a cable system, okay. So these kind of network is can be extended up to 30 to 40 kilometers, or sometime maybe many lines are connected in the man. You can say it is a group of man is the group of lines. Just here you can see it is a line 1, it is a line 3, It is a LAN 2, and the group of LANs is called a WAN. Means it's having some large area up to 30 to 40 kilometers and connected through a device that is called a internet networking device. Means 2, 3, 4 organizations are connected through the MAN if it is located in the 30 to 40 kilometers area. Okay. Next is WAN. Now, what is WAN? WAN is called a wide area net. Okay. It's connect a computer and other LANs and MANs. Means it is a connection of LAN, MAN, and many computers, which are spread across the different geographical location of a country or in a different countries, or you can say continents. Okay. A WAN could be formed by a connecting of LANs to the other LANs. Okay, means group of LANs, a group of WANs is called WAN. Why some wire or wireless medium? Wireless medium means communicate microwaves. We use a microwave and satellite for that. The large business or educational organization or government organizations connect their different branches in the different location across the world through the WAN. The internet is a large WAN that connect billions of computers or smartphones or many electronics devices and millions of LANs from the different continents and countries worldwide. Okay, so you can see it is just like it is a India, and India connected to the France through the internet, that is called WAN, wide area network. In India, it is a one user of one LAN, another LAN, it may be man, okay, means group of LAN or MANs is called WAN. It is connected through the internet, okay, and we have to require many kind of devices for a network connection, okay. Now, what is electronics mail? Electronics mail means email. I think you all know about that. The email are a service that are used for transferring the data. Now, data may be your text, data may be your files. Data files means image files, PDF files, Word file, Excel file, any kind of data. Also, audio signal, images, pictures, videos you can send, or any kind of information you can send to the electronics, but you have to require memory for that in your email. Okay, so many service provider are providing the service for mailing, that is Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Hotmail. Okay, so it is follow some common facilities available on a email user. First is creating a email. Creating an email means you can create your email. Attaching the file means you can attach your file, video file, audio file, text file, PDF file, many files you can attach. It is provide a facility. Creating the mail, attaching the mail, saving a mail as a draft, mailing later. Means if you want to mail after some time, so you can draft your mail, and whenever you have a time or whenever you think that is a good time to transfer the send the information. So you can click on the one page that is called send, then your data or information will be sent to the your receivers. Okay. It is also creating email is also terms a composing. Whenever you create your own mail, that is called a composed email. Okay. You can send your mail, you can receive your mail. Same email can be sent a multiple email address simultaneously. Means if you want to send your data and if you want to receive your data, so you don't need to two addresses or two your email address. You have to only one email address. Difference between email address and website address. Website address is a homepage address of a file. just like a gmail.com, www.gmail.com. It is the address of home page, okay, of your service provider. Now, if you write your address, just like mohit.kumar@gmail.com, so it is a not a web page address or website address, it is an email address. So whenever you need to transfer your mail to some person personally, then you have to know his and her email address. Okay, so email address is for a use for a transfer the data through a to the some person. Okay. Also, you can send a copy of mail, means you can send one mail to a many people. Sometimes you can say send a carbon copy, means for example, if I want to send you assignment on through the mail, so I have to mail you as a mailer, but I want to information to my HOD that I have sent the mail of assignment to the student. So it is called a carbon copy because a person directly not related to the this text, but it is only for the information that I have sent. मतलब मैंने मेरे एचओडी को बता दिया कि मैंने स्टूडेंट को असाइनमेंट भेज दिया है, लेकिन एचओडी को उस असाइनमेंट से लेना देना नहीं है, लेकिन उसके पास इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए थी कि मैंने ये असाइनमेंट भेज दिया. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड सीसी, कार्बन कॉपी. ओके. Next is called BCC. Now, what is BCC? BCC is called blind carbon copy. आप जब भी मेल करते हो तो आप सीसी और बीसीसी देखते हो. What is BCC? BCC is called blind carbon copy. It is are used for the information to the particular person, but आप नहीं चाहते कि आपके स्टूडेंट्स को पता लगे कि आपने एचओडी को भी मेल किया है. तो इट इज कॉल्ड, अगर मैं बीसीसी कर दूंगा तो स्टूडेंट नहीं देख सकते कि बीसीसी वाले पर्सन की ईमेल आईडी क्या है. मींस इफ आई वांट टू हाइड the name of a CC person to the main peoples that receiving the mail. So we use a blind carbon copy, BCC. BCC एड्रेस, BCC का एड्रेस उन रिसीवर्स को नहीं दिखेगा जो डायरेक्टली मेल को रिसीव कर. ओके. नाउ also forwarding the receive mail to the other users, means if you have to receive a one mail, now if you want to forward this mail to the many people or one people to many people, you can send. It's called forwarding the email. Filtering the spam. If you want to filter some spam mail, you can filter on the email. Okay. Organizing the email in the folder or subfolder. You can create your folder and subfolder in your email ID. In the Gmail is a facility. Then you can create a folder, and whenever you receive the mail, you can save in a particular folder. For example, if I have a create a folder that is students assignment, so whenever students send me some assignments or some mails, so I have sent this mail in this folder, and whenever I need, I have opened the folder and check the assignment or check the student's particular mail. Okay. So whenever you need to search some mail related to the assignment or related to the marking or related to the your purpose, so you have to create a folder and save the mail on this folder or subfolder. Okay. Also, you can in the internet you can set your signatures or footer, means just like I want to send the mail, and in the mail I want to type my name. So whenever I save a signature, if I save the signature, so whenever I send the mail to any people, it's received my name and my designation, my mobile number, which I save in my signatures. Okay, it is automatically sent. You don't need to type in the all mails again and again. Okay, it is automatically sent by the each mail at the end of the mail. Okay, you can take a print of your emails. You can print your email using the printer or saving the files. You can also search your using email address or email subject text. Okay, if you want to, but it is not deleted by you. Okay, so if you want to search a mail that is received before 2 months or 3 months, so you can search with the name of the person, subject line if you remember, or through the email address of a particular person in the search box. Now, what is email address? I already told the every receiver and sender having a unique address for receiving and sending the data. sending the information. Just like here example, BJJU me or college, okay, at the rate yahoo.in. Okay. For example, if you create your own email ID, so you type mohit.kumar at the rate gmail.com. So how to create? First of all, you gmail.com. Go to the service provider gmail.com, then create your account on the sign up, fill the data, and which email address you have to create. Type it is, if it is available, it's provide you to that mail. If not, then it is provide a suggestion. For example, if Mohit Kumar is not available, so it's provide you just like your date of birth or date of year 1985. Okay, at the rate gmail.com you can create. So each user email is assigned a unique name for his email account. This is known as the email address. Different user can send or receive the message according to the email address only. The email is generally just like a username at the rate domain name. Here. Username at the rate domain name. So the at the rate are used for a separate the username and domain name. तो इस पे MCQ हमेशा आता है, इस चीज का ध्यान रखना. Okay. So email address have what is in this? It is an email address. Okay, this one, and it is the sorry, it is a username in this email address, and it is the domain name. It is the username, and it is the yahoo.in is domain name. So the username and the domain name are separated by the special character that is called at the rate. This one, at the rate. It is used for separate the username and the domain. Okay. Now, email address are not case sensitive. Case sensitive नहीं होते हैं. इस चीज का रहना, पासवर्ड case sensitive होता है. Space are not allowed in the email address, and many times special characters are not allowed in the email address. Gmail is only provide the dot. Yahoo is provide underscore as a special character. And text and alphabet. In the text you can use alphabets and number only for creating the email address. So email message has a different components, having different component like email header, greetings, text, and signature. Okay, the email address means it is the first 5 lines of email messages called a email header. जो email address आपका email box पूरा खुलता है उसमें जो email header जो होता है that is a 5 line. कौन कौन सी? That is from, who sent the data. From means if I want to send if I send a email to you, then you receive the email from me, from I. Date. In the every email having a date, sending date. Okay. 2. It is indicate the receiver address. Subject. It is the field indicating the purpose of email. From the email indicated the sender address, who sent the email. Date is the field indicating the date when the email was sent. Okay. It is not a receiving date, it is a sending date. Okay. It's indicate the receiver address to. Okay. Who email is sent. Who. Okay. Now subject is the field indicating the purpose of email. Now next one is CC and BCC. CC is called carbon copy. It is include the those receivers address who we not to keep information but not exactly related to or received. Okay. Only for information. You can say it is only for the information. Now BCC is called a blank carbon copy. It is used to when we do not want to one or more receiver to know that someone else or was a copy of the message. Now advantage of emails. I think you all know about that. The email has a powerful and reliable medium for a communication. Okay, it is very reliable because it is matlab means if you send a message, if address is correct, then your email is uh, you can say all time sent. ओके, मतलब आपके रिसीवर को मैसेज मिलेगा ही मिलेगा अगर आपका एड्रेस सही है तो इट इज रिलायबल. That is very convenience. Convenience why? Because you need only a mobile and internet connection, or require only laptop or computer or only internet connection. So it is very convenient. You don't need to go to the post office then purchase some card that's called postcard and then write a message, okay, and information and write a address and then again send to the post box and you have to wait the receive or not. Okay, so it's if it is not received, so you don't know about that. Okay, speed is very fast. Third one is speed. Speed is very fast because whenever you click the enter, the data or email is sent or received by a receiver, but internet connection is both sides. Having internet connection on in the both. ओके, अगर आपका इंटरनेट कनेक्शन दोनों साइड से ऑन है, रिसीवर का भी और आपका भी, तो स्पीड बहुत फास्ट है. यू कैन से विद इन अ सेकंड योर डेटा हैज बीन सेंड. इट इज इन एक्सपेंसिव. ओनली इंटरनेट कनेक्शन चाहिए, ना आपको कार्ड खरीदना है, ना लिखने के लिए पेन चाहिए, कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. एक बार आपने लैपटॉप खरीद लिया, एक बार इंटरनेट कनेक्शन लगा दिया, आप करोड़ों मेल भेजिए, क्या दिक्कत. इट इज इन एक्सपेंसिव. ओके, इट इज ऑल्सो प्रिंटेबल. You can take your print of a mail. Okay. Also global means you can send your message to a many peoples globally. Okay. And is generality means it is general. Every can use these types of mailing purpose. Okay. Also having some disadvantage like forgetting means if you send the data and receiver not see and it is forget and many mail receivers may be chance to forget. Overload. Overload means when you receive many mails in a day and your data is full. So, and your memory of Gmail is full. So, you not receive another message. That is called overload. Misdirection. Misdirection means if ID is mohitjain112 at the rate gmail.com and you type mohitjain111. So, misdirection. Your data is sent to the another page. Chunk. Many times we receive a junk mail in our email ID. Also no response. Because if receiver is received and it's see or not see, you don't know about that. In the Gmail, in the mail, not in the WhatsApp. WhatsApp में आपको पता लग जा रहा है डबल टिक हो गया, उसने देख लिया, डबल ब्लू हो गया तो इसका मतलब उसने देख चुका है. बट जीमेल में ऐसा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है या ईमेल में कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है नॉट रिस्पॉन्स का, ये उसके बाद गया या नहीं है. ओके. Some having email protocols. We required some email protocols. I think time is over, so we will discuss it about in the next session. Okay, how to create and what is a protocol. So if you have any doubt related to today's session, type in the chat box. अगर आपको कोई डाउट है तो आप चैट बॉक्स में टाइप करें. Anyone having doubt? अरे बहुत सारे मेरे मैसेज आए हैं, देखिए. जस्ट अ मिनट. All our one question is www for internet and means all website connected. All required for all website connection we require www. ओके. हम डायरेक्टली आजकल yahoo.com टाइप कर देते हैं तो डायरेक्टली आ जाता है, बट आप जब खोलेंगे तो उसमें www डॉट जरूर आएगा. ओके. बाकी सारी तो अटेंडेंस. ओके. एनीवन हैविंग डाउट? खुशबू, मिस्टर धोनी, राहुल, दीपज्योति, एनीवन हैविंग डाउट टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स. नो. ओके. Thank you. So meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Happy learning.